What's up, YouTube? Honeybee here, bringing you a new Mortal Kombat 1 video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro Tour. It has just been officially announced. They have made a post on Twitter about it. Essentially, the first event is going to be East Coast Throwdown, happening between October 20th to 22nd. I'm going to show you guys all the information that we know so far. All right, so we are on the NRS Esports account. I believe this is the account on Twitter, or if you want to call it X, you can call it X. This is where they're going to be basically posting the majority of stuff when it comes to the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro competition. So they have announced here that the Pro competition starts October 20th, East Coast Throwdown. You can sign up using the link there. And there's a couple more details in this thread. So if we look at it a little bit closer over here, it says here, Mortal Kombat 1 Pro competition features both offline and online tournaments where global leaderboard points are awarded to players based on their placement in each event. Okay, interesting. 4 offline events, including ECT, and 3 online events per region will be available for every player to compete for points. To prevent penalizing those who can't make every event, only 3 best offline, 2 best online placements count towards the global leaderboard score. 10 online regional final winners and 9 top players of the global leaderboard and 1 winner of the last chance qualifier will make up the 20 players who compete at Final Combat. More details on the league, full rule set, and point breakdown will be shared soon. For now, stay tuned for more details before pro competition begins at East Coast Throwdown. Now, that's all they've officially told us, but don't worry, guys. We got some extra information for you. So let me share that. So here's some extra information. I did receive an email from Warner Brothers with some of this information, and I did receive permission from them to actually discuss it in this video. So with that said, they did state here there's a $255,000 prize pool. Now, I'm guessing that this is split between the entirety of it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm guessing that means it's split between like the 4 competitions offline, maybe there's some online things included, and then there's the actual finale. But I'm not sure how that's going to be split, but that is going to be the prize pool. So this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. It says here, qualification for the Final Combat World Championship will run through either the Global Pro Competition Leaderboard or the Regional League Finals. Each event will be 1v1 double elimination brackets. There will be 4 in-person pro competition partnered events for all players to compete, including East Coast Throwdown, which is happening in about 2 weeks, Ultimate Fighting Arena in Paris, France, which is about a month after that, and then CCXP Comic-Con Experience in Sao Paulo, Brazil, which is a week after the France event. And then it says, and Combo Breaker in Illinois, USA, spring 2024. So by that point, I'm pretty sure all the Combat Pack characters will be out, including Homelander, and that's gonna mean that like between like January and April, there's gonna be nothing offline for spots for this. I'm guessing that means they're gonna have a lot of the online stuff during that time. It could also be happening before or after, it could be before January, it could still be after May, but I think a lot of the stuff for online will probably fall in that window between January and April. And then it says here, players can compete in all partnered events for a chance to earn a spot in the Final Combat World Championship. And then here, and by the way, just saying, I really hope this stuff is going to be first to 3. I feel like every year with a new NRS game, the community always tries to fight for first to 3, but they were given first to 2, and then down the line we get first to 3. But like this game, like with some of the stuff, especially in the game right now, like 50% combos from all these different characters and like crazy chip sequences and all this like nutty stuff, I really hope, just saying, that it's first to 3. But either way, the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro Competition will also feature 3 regional programs comprised of segmented sub-regions, including 3 online qualifier events and a regional final. So it says the 3 regions include the North American League, North America East and West, Intercontinental Combat, which is Europe East, Europe West, Oceanic, and Middle East. And then it says Liga Latina, which is Brazil, Mexico, South America North, South America South. The top 8 players within each region will punch their ticket to the online regional final for a chance to qualify for the Final Combat World Championship. So okay, I'm not 100% sure if this is what it means, but based on what I'm seeing with 20 players qualifying, this is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like there's North America East and West, there's Europe East and West, Oceanic, Middle East, Brazil, Mexico, South America North, and South America South. That's 10 different sub regions that they're having, and I'm pretty sure one person in each of these sub regions will be making it into Final Combat. So I think, for example, in my region, which would be North America East, right, that's gonna include the likes of myself, you know, Hayate, Sonic Fox, I think Ninja Killa, Combat, bunch of other absolute killers. And I'm pretty sure the top 8 after like 3 events will then play in a regional final, and then whoever wins that regional final will then be qualified for Final Combat World Championship. And I'm pretty sure that's the way it's going to be for like each one of these different regions here. And then you're going to have 10 people qualifying for Final Combat through the online process. Now, obviously, when it comes to like offline stuff, it says 9 people are qualifying through the offline league. It said in the other post. So it's like, if 9 people are qualifying through these other events, which is you know, the pro competition stuff here, East Coast Throwdown, Ultimate Fighting Arena, Comic-Con, and Combo Breaker, I think 9 people are getting in through that. We have an LCQ that's going to be giving us 1 person, and then we're going to get 10 people from these events. So, you know, my region, I already know is going to be insane. I already know it's going to be insane. But yeah, this is going to, I guess, present like a lot more diversity when it comes to like the finals. You're going to be able to see like top players from a lot of different regions. So from a viewer perspective, I think it's going to be really exciting to watch. And, you know, if, for example, Sonic Fox wins East Coast Throwdown coming up in about 2 weeks, Sonic wouldn't then be able to take that North America East spot as well. You know, maybe someone else will take it. So I'm guessing that's how it would be. But that means that online events are going to be pretty important. But then the offline events are also going to be, you know, pretty important in order to qualify. There's not going to be like a whole lot of like chances, I feel, to get in there, especially with like, you know, this Ultimate Fighting Arena in Paris, and then a week later this CCXP in Brazil. Like, I don't know how many people are realistically going to be going to all of these things. Like, I know I'm not doing that. I'm not going to like 4 different events there and then still trying to compete online. Like, technically you could, if you want to spend the money and do all that, technically you could, but I don't know how many people are actually going to do that, especially with not a whole lot of like sponsors and stuff like in the scene right now. I feel like likely we're gonna see is just East Coast Throwdown. I don't know how many people are actually internationally traveling for this, but I would assume and expect a North American to win this, and then like I would expect someone from Europe to win Ultimate Fighting Arena. I would expect someone from Brazil to win CCXP, or someone from South America at least. And then Combo Breaker, that one might be a little bit more of a toss-up up in the air. Who knows? Maybe more people would travel for that. But I kind of anticipate that's what it's going to come down to. And then we're going to see one person, I guess, in each of these separate sub-regions qualify for Final Combat. So, you know, North America East, obvious people, you know, Sonic Fox, Ninja Killa, right? North America West, obvious person would likely be Rewind, but you know, there is other talent out there for sure. Then you got Europe East, Europe West, Oceanic, which is, you know, likely Waz, Middle East, which is likely Tekken Master. You got League Latina, which I'm guessing Brazil, Killer Shinnok, you know, maybe Conqueror. Mexico, there's actually a fair amount of good players out there. And then South America North, South America South. So we're gonna see like a lot of different people representing a lot of different places make it to Final Combat World Championship. So that's going to be entertaining to watch. And then we have the next part, which talks about, 20 players are going to be in it. There's a last chance qualifier event for the 20th spot with a first come, first serve basis for registration, 256 fighters. One person is going to win that to get their the last spot into the finale. And then it's going to be a round robin format with groups, so that 5 people in 4 different groups, and you got to play the different people in your groups. Top 2 in those groups will then be able to advance to compete in the top 8 double elimination bracket. And maybe that's what you need to be in to actually be in the money. I'm not certain, but I wouldn't be overly surprised if that's the way it ended up, where like maybe 20 people qualify for Final Combat, but you gotta be top 2 of your bracket to make it in the top 8, and then then you get paid. Like ideally it would be nice if you make it to Final Combat, you know, it'd be nice if you just get paid based off of that, but who knows? I don't know how the prize distribution or anything like that is going to be. But I think from a viewer's perspective, I think it's going to be very entertaining to watch all this. There's going to be plenty of stuff to watch. It says here, it will provide fans with more than 200 hours of live competition over 50 days to check out all the drama, action drama, emerging heroes, which can be viewed at twitch.tv/netherrealm, youtube.com/Mortal Kombat, and facebook.com/Mortal Kombat. So that's all the information we have right now. It is definitely a different type of format from what we've seen in past NetherRealm Studios pro competitions type things. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the road to 100,000 subs, and if you guys can help us get there, I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.